All right, friends, so we have a similar example on this next page. We're looking at page 26, and we're thinking again about what do we see in the events that happened before, and how do they build on each other to get us to this next event that we're looking at. So before we see, if we look at the illustrations, if you'll follow along with my red pointer, you see in this first illustration or this first event, Emma's mom is washing the rug. And from what we talked about earlier, we know that in the next event, that is why Emma is upset at school. She's not acting like herself because she is upset about her rug being cleaned because she used it for inspiration to draw. But we see something really surprising going on here in this next illustration. So let's read this page to find out more and then talk about our thinking steps. Emma took down all the drawings and paintings from the wall of her room. She put the prize ribbons and plaque and trophies and medals into cardboard boxes. She gathered up her colors and pencils and brushes. Then she took them all down to the garbage and stuffed them in the trash bin. The last thing she threw away was her rug. There, she said, kid stuff. Oh my goodness, Emma loves her rug so much. She was so upset when her mom washed it and now she's throwing it away. Let's talk about this. We have our question here that says, how do the events on this page help develop the plot? So did Emma solve her problem by throwing her rug away? Is she able to draw again? Not yet, not on this page. We don't see Emma drawing again. And we know right now at this point in the story that that's how she draws is with her rug. So when we think about what events are going on in this story for step one, what are the characters doing? Emma is making a decision. She's making a decision to throw her rug away. And she's making that decision responding to events that happened before. So if we look at this event that happened before, we think about that event that happened before, they made Emma think and they made her feel. They made her think, I can't draw without my rug. And they made her feel like she's not an artist anymore. So she threw her rug away. She decided from what she was thinking and what she was feeling to make a decision to throw the rug away. So if we think about how these events are similar, they are all building on each other. So if we think about step two, how are the events similar? All of them don't have Emma's rug anymore. And we see that because she doesn't have a rug anymore, she makes a decision to throw it away. She doesn't have a dirty rug anymore. She only has a clean rug, and because she has a clean rug, it can't help her draw, so she decides to throw it away. If we think about step three and step four, how does one lead to the other? How does one cause one to have another effect? Then we can think about, first Emma's mom washed the rug, then Emma was upset and not acting like herself at school. That caused her to decide to throw her rug away. That caused her to have the result or have the effect of getting rid of her rug. So to answer this question that we have about how do these events help develop the plot, do we want to say something like this is Emma has a problem? Or Emma solves her problem? She hasn't solved her problem yet because her problem is that she doesn't know how to draw without her rug. And she hasn't learned how to fix that yet. We're only thinking about this part. So we're zooming in a little bit just on this part. She hasn't figured out how to draw yet, so she hasn't fixed her problem. And her problem didn't just begin. We saw how it began before in those earlier events on our staircase. She hasn't really learned a lesson either. She's just made a decision. She's made a decision. Emma has decided to throw her rug away because she doesn't know how to draw with it now that it's clean. So again, let's think about that question. Our question says, how do the events on this page help develop the plot? And when we say this page, we're talking about this page right here with the text at the top of our staircase. This is page 26, and after reading this page, we know that these events that came before built up to this point. They helped us build the plot. And this event shows us that Emma has decided to throw her rug away because she doesn't know how to draw with it now that it's clean. So now that we've had plenty of practice with our thinking steps, we are going to look at one more example together, and then it's your turn to show me what you learned on your exit ticket. So let's stick together for one more example.